I did make a bitch walk home once. I regretted it. She took my favorite jacket. Huh? Hell yeah. My ex bought me that jacket. Nah.
Hurry on, John. Hurry on. Rush, hurry on. I think so too. Yeah. What's going on? But we just did a show.
Bad one.
Hurry on, John. Should be.
I'm John.
John. Rush. How you doing, my good sir?
Hell yeah, bro.
Right
now they're like 350. Well, they for when I bought these, they were like 300. And then they went up to like 400 right after.
They're gonna start dropping down.
Exactly, yeah. They're dropping. They are dropping. They got Ross and shit. Like right after Kanye left, they were like 450, and then now it dropped back down to like 300.
Yeah, but ain't no one buying them no more. Like no one.
I don't like.
Bro, he's just trying to stay in the business now. He's trying to stay in the loop. But no one's trying to.
All right, we should be good. We should be good. Should be good. Yeah, but on the audio, on that mic.
I can't hear nothing. Did I hit it toward?
Okay, there you go. There you go. There you go. My bet. There we go. Yeah. Yo, so Rush, it's been a while trying to get you on for a little while. There was times where, I was late, and a time when you were late, and we're like, all right, we're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
We had these guys on the couch on, and they were like, man, you gotta cut in the BoneZone, and then you're here. I appreciate you. I know it's I guess going into Thanksgiving week, so we probably got the kids at the house, family and stuff. We're getting ready for Thanksgiving, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So I do appreciate you taking time to do that. So you got a few people in the room. You want to shout out a few of these people or fuck them?
That was my motherfucking brother, Big Dog in here. Mondo, Mad Explorers, right. Motherfucking guys.
Yeah.
And then Jacob, the grown ass kid.
Yeah, the grown ass kid.
The grown ass kid.
That should be your name, bro. The grown ass kid. Yeah, all right. Jacob, man.
Let the balls drop first.
Yeah. Let him understand. Nice. So, you had a song come out not too long ago called Skuba, a video. How's that going?
Man, that fucking video is crazy, bro. Shout out my dog Rico and his little brother Mike. They went stupid on that shit.
Yeah. I've been playing that. Right now, I don't really know what's going on with the playlists. I just have whatever is on there, but this is based off. So music. How'd you get your name, yo? Insane Rush. Seems.
I mean, really, I've been Rush since second grade. It was some little school shit. You know what I mean? They'll just call me Rush. I was always hyperactive and shit. And I mean, all my homies been calling me that. The insane part, I mean, that come from some other shit, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah. It's cool. We had some people that would like to come in and talk about all that, like, especially when it comes to like flipping it and using that, like their past experiences, to help young people. You know what I'm saying? To help them not stray from this, not stray from that. To help them, stay in school. To help them, this and that. Or they'll say to stay away from the street life or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? And it's important, especially as an artist, because a lot of these kids are going to start looking up to you if they already don't. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to be like, man, look at this guy, Insane Rush. He goes, talks to kids at school. He goes, does stuff for the charity or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you may not do none of that shit, but it's like one of those things that's when you start to get known and as an artist and people see you in the streets, in the malls, HEBs, they're going to want to take pictures with you, and then you're going to have your family, and they're going to be like, man, I got to go, bro. But for the most part, it's patience. Do you think is something big that you learn to deal with? Patience?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Yeah. Well, what's it for you, like, as an artist? What's the biggest pet peeve that you have?
Shit, having to work.
Oh, having this to work. Yeah.
I really be having fun with this music shit, but I mean having to work outside of that and shit.
Like having like a government job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit sucks. Can't get all into the music and shit. I'm a family man, bro. My family comes first before anything. So trying to find that balance with that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's probably one of the biggest things. Like making sure that you can find the balance, because if you're at work too much, then you're gonna miss out, of course, with your family, and then you're not able to create your music that you love. That the people that love you, they want to hear you. They want to hear your story, like, because through music you can express yourself in any ways. Just with the audio. And then once you start hitting them with the visuals and stuff like that, then you really make them think like, man, what is this guy really talking about?
Yeah.
So that's the main thing. Being so well for me, let's say as an artist, if I would be an artist, I would like to be subliminal. That way, people were like, they make you think like, man, what is this guy really, on? What pass that shit my way or something? But for you, when you create music, what's the biggest uh thing key for you when it comes to like how you create your music? Is it all freestyle? You like to sit down and write? You hear a beat, you just like, oh man, just go in one time, bam.
I mean, it depends on my mood, bro. Honestly.
Yeah.
There'll be days where I'm just in there just writing and shit. Like Skuba, heard that beat, got to writing that shit. I was freestyling at work to that beat, and I mean that shit. Yeah, I like to keep my shit natural, bro. So I don't like forcing nothing or anything. If I'm thinking too much, I'll just chill and then probably not even go back work on the music for the day. I mean that's really it, bro. Just depends on my mood. I try.
The main thing.
Yeah, I try not to sit there and force it. I want that shit to feel natural. It got to come naturally.
Yeah,
I
think that's important, especially like when people that you work with too, like you don't want to feel like forced, to have to work with certain artists or this and that. Especially like, of course, like when it comes to money, some people are gonna be like, all right, fuck it, give me money. But then some people are gonna be like, no, I work with certain artists or this and that, or like a certain genre or this and that. Like maybe like let's say you get some guy, he may not be that good, and he's like, hey man, I want to do a song with you so much. And then like you like, nah, man, I'm good. You decline. You decline. The kid. No, but
looking at me, bro.
But I'm saying like no, just in general, because there's always people that are less like. But me personally, I would work with them. You know what I'm saying? Because the fact that they're actually getting out there and doing it and putting themselves out there for the world to see. And then they have support from other people. Like, even if it's not like, but still me, I like to tell people, hey bro, you're good, but work on your timing, work on how your spit delivery, like at least give them a little knowledge, like to help them. Especially if they're younger artists and creating music. How long you been rapping, creating music?
So only about 2 years. Honestly. Okay. I never even want to do this shit.
Man, it just happened, just one day, just like.
Yeah. I had people reaching out to me telling me to try it and shit.
So we had Coast on.
My dog.
That'll be, if you were in WWE, that would be your tag team partner. You know what I'm saying? I would think so. If I'm wrong, let me know. But if I'm wrong, let me know. You know what I'm saying?
You hurt somebody's feelings.
But these guys right here, but that's like behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? That's when it comes to being on that stage, they are with the cameras, they're doing all that stuff. But I'm talking about the stage, like that's what I see, like with a lot of the music. That's the first time I actually saw you guys was together and doing music like that together. And then I know last night y'all had a show at the Paper Tiger, I believe is the name of it.
Yeah.
It used to be the old White Rabbit. That's how I remember it. And that's actually where I seen Papa Roach there. My only like really concert I've ever been there, but it was a rock concert. But anyways, it looked like it went nice. I seen a bunch of y'all stories. I follow y'all on Instagram and TikTok and stuff, and it was wild. Y'all get to talk to Zero and chop it up with him about anything? He did say he hit him with that deuce.
I mean,
deuce out with juice.
I was gonna keep it 100, bro. Promoter said that he didn't want to meet anybody or talk to anybody. So all right, cool. It is what it is. Yeah. But I mean, I was just happy to be there.
But you gotta kind of like figure some things might go like that. You know, at least, you know, it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. He probably just got paid a certain amount, was like, all right, bet you ain't gonna do no meet and greets. You're not doing a bunch of stuff like this and that, but that's promoting.
Yeah,
know?
I know.
I kind of want to get into promoting a little bit and see how we can do this whole promoting thing. But oh yeah, we'll do it. You know, but a lot of things that I want to do with the whole brand that I'm trying to create, and then throw myself out there as an artist and be like, oh hey, I don't want to be just. Did you ever
record that song you were posting?
No, I didn't record nothing. But I have plenty of songs, old songs in the vault. You remember your first song that you not only wrote, but like actually was like, because some people like their first song that they wrote isn't their hit. You know what I'm saying?
I think you posted it, the one with Coast Times.
Okay, all right.
That's the first one.
Oh yeah. No shit.
Yeah, actually, I want to go back and redo that one. I mean, a lot of my old shit I've been thinking about. I want to go back and re-hit it.
Get it mastered a little better.
Yeah, get it remastered, but go in there, tweak a little bit of lyrics. Like, now I'm not saying. All I know is I'm better than what I was. So you know what I mean. With time comes growth. So I look back on my old stuff and I'm like, damn, I should have done this. I should have said this. I'm always very critical of myself. You know what I mean? So
that's one of the
I've been thinking about going back and redoing that. But yeah, that Times with Coast. Shit, that's the first song me and him both did.
Yeah. That's kind of why I kind of like see when I mentioned about like, oh, if you're wrestlers, that'll be your technical partner. So his sound is significant right off the bat, and then once you hit it, backdoor it with something, it sounds good. One of my favorites is of course the Swing Gone. Just because I just hear it, I'm like waiting for the little, just waiting for the song to come on, and it's like I don't even have a drop. I'm in my chair swinging. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the vibe. The vibe. It's a nice vibe that you have to bring. And you bring that to the table everywhere you go, because I see you. You work with a lot of artists, young artists. We got a young artist in the house.
Jacob the Kid.
Jacob the Kid. Y'all gonna be shooting a music video soon. Together is what I heard.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Right after this, we're gonna get some scenes in here.
Yeah, right after
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
We might
I ain't
get
even
a
on
little
the wall or nothing.
Yeah, not yet, but you will be, because what we do is for artists that are gonna coming on. I get stuff and I put them on the walls right here, like local artists. But we'll get something. We'll get a frame with Rush and Coach together. Something that Matt produced. That way you get credit. Whoever like your producers are. And make sure, like I do a bunch of the
I see my boys riding up there.
Commemorative frames. So but that way those people can get their flowers too. But I like to do that commemorative stuff. So music, you said 2 years into that. Before music, what was it? What is it? Besides your everyday job, like we all gotta have a hobby. We have to do something besides being a father, being a husband, snatching chains and things.
I was a full-time gang member.
Yeah, all right, bet. That's what's up. But hey, it either in two ways. It can pay off in a beneficial way, in a way, however you use it, or like in a bad way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for some people, it seems like they use that gang to like mainly like help the community. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. It's about helping the community, because that's what the gang is.
Shout out King San.
Yeah, shout out to King San. Shout out to your community. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's about, repping your community. You got a song where you talk about getting kicked out of John Jay. Not going spending time in juvie.
Juvie alternative.
Yeah, what's that? What's juvie like as a kid? For anybody that's been a little mental out in the calle and wants to be out there after the street lights are on and stuff, what kind of advice do you have for them? Don't do it.
Stay inside. Don't jump off the porch.
Right. Don't drown. Turn around. That's worthless. That's worthless.
I can't swim. I can't swim. I can't swim. I'm calling Big Dog.
Yeah.
I can't swim.
Well, what about artists that inspired you? Like recently, of course, like before the music, you had people that you would listen to. That's different from people that you listen to.
Shit, my brother, bro.
Brother?
Christian Prado.
I heard about your brother.
Mm-hmm.
All right, nice. Yeah, that's a real reason
main one right here.
Why Coach said he picked up, music is because of your brother, and he, he feels like, I said like tag team, but y'all are more than just friends. Y'all are family. You know what I'm saying? Like
brother, bro.
family, it's not like always blood, but it's people that you have spend those times with, those special bonds with. You create those ties with them. You know what I'm saying? You have those memories. You laugh together, cry together, do whatever it takes together. You know what I'm saying? Because you're doing it not only for you, but you're doing it for his family as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He does it not only for him, but he does it for your family. So y'all kind of, look out for each other in that way, especially when it comes to like people you work with. Yeah, specific people and videographers and directors and this and that you like to work with.
Hell yeah, my nigga Matt.
Yeah, people on the couch right now. People on the couch right now.
Matt and Manu, the only one I go to.
Nice.
Besides my brother Rico.
Hey, and I'm gonna tell you this. This is your third time on the BoneZone. Yeah, BoneZone, baby. So I want to give y'all a round of applause. So. Yeah, so we want to give them a round of applause. And
nigga, I was on once he kicked me out right away.
Oh, yeah.
Like a no return.
Hey, he said no kids allowed.
No, we have a bunch of stuff that we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be having this stuff. But yeah, shout out to doing the most burger too. You know what I'm saying? Doing the most burger. Appreciate it. So we've been trying to do like this whole burger business on the side because I don't like to work for the man. Even though we're going back to working at the man. Shout out to the San Antonio Zoo. So we're gonna be there. Yeah, they're allowing me to work there as one of the monkeys. So they're gonna put me in the cages. She's the hippo. Yeah, a snake. Damn. What about you, Rush? What kind of animals do you like to see when you go to the zoo? What kind of animal would you be if you were? Oh. Yeah, something. Like a gorilla, a tiger, a wolf. Mondo would be a wolf.
Yeah, Mondo is a fucking wolf.
Matt.
I'd be a fucking whatever could fly.
Oh, whatever could fly. A fucking eagle, big ass fucking eagle.
Paper airplane.
He said whatever can fly. Yeah, but we're talking about like animals and shit. I bet. Well, here, live in the BoneZone.
I'll probably be a giraffe, bro.
A giraffe? I bet.
I want to be
Good
tall.
answer. Oh, hey, look at that's good. No, well, we have a thing right here. It said you were like 5'10".
Huh?
It said you were like 5'11", 5'10". No. What's it say? Yeah. But you know what? Height, it doesn't even matter because there's some
No, hey, bro, I'm short of
little like
yeah. You made me tall where it counts, bro.
yeah. Hey, yeah. That's
Yeah.
So I like to pay homage to my favorite artists that I listen to. You know, I'd say they helped save my life, change my life, mold me, to be the dumbass idiot that I am now. Of course, Bone Thugs and Harmony. Yesterday, they just had a sold-out show with Ice Cube and Cypress Hill headlining that show. They were all 5. A lot of people were like, oh, when's Bone Thugs and Harmony going to sing all 5, this and that. Artists, that we're going back to artists that you were inspired by. Who are some artists that you probably would say inspired you to create your style?
The biggest one would be Wayne. Off top. Just Wayne.
Little Wayne, but what do you think was your album that really caught your eye to the Wayne? Because I know there's young Wayne, there's kind of like, growing up Wayne, and then there's
the album will be the Carter.
First one. The Carter, yeah.
And 3. Two's good, don't get me wrong. But the first one, that's the one I listen to every day. The Carter 3, ain't no topping it. After that, I mean, it's questionable. But mixtape Wayne, bro, no ceilings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Droughts, bro. Like
all of those
all that shit, bro. I was jamming every motherfucking day, bro. Every motherfucking day.
Do you have any mixtapes out?
Nah, I'm working on one right now from the 7.
You
I just need to get one more song done, so Moses stop bullshitting.
How many songs are you gonna have on there?
7. 7.
I kind of
keep it in
that.
theme, yeah.
Oh yeah, I kind of figured that. Mr. 7.
Hell yeah.
Mr. 7. All right, bet. So what is this? The 7? I want to hear a little bit about
Exit 7, Marbach
Exit
Road.
7, Marbach Road.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people like me as a podcaster. I try to get around the city. You know what I'm saying? People are always like, "Man, you're doing people in this area." And I'm like, "Well, fuck." You know, I'm trying to get to the east side, south side. I'm trying to get here. I'm trying to get there. Yeah. I get everywhere. You know, and so I appreciate and I love everybody because it's important that, you know, you show everybody love. Even though I'm from like the downtown area, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. The city of San Antonio. It doesn't matter where we're at on our exits. Those people are in those different sections. You know what I'm saying? Like you showing love for your side of town, and then we got people on the east side doing their things. You know, like so it's all about the San Antonio. You born and raised in San Antonio?
Yes, sir.
Born and raised in San Antonio. What's your favorite thing about the city? You think? Like personally, still like personal.
Hey. You get that anywhere. Yeah. Marbach, I love it.
Yeah. That works. That's I know a lot of people. They're like, oh yeah, I like to go to the river walk, and we go over here.
Rock on the river walk to get fucked up.
To get fucked up. Oh yeah. What's your favorite place on the river walk you like to go? Bullshit. Coyote Ugly, wherever.
Mobbing and shit.
Yeah, because on the river,
you go shoot too.
On the river, you can have your talk cans and you can have your beer on the river. You know, so you can just do that. So that's always a good thing. Shit, born and raised San Antonio. Hell, downtown is where I was raised. That would be my 7, I guess. Downtown, being raised in the Victoria Courts. I was raised in the Victoria Courts, 90s. I'm an 80s baby. You know what I'm saying? So I got a little bit of age. So we've been through, seen a bunch of stuff. Not saying that we did. We're out there being, hey, vato, give me either a car, like no shit like that. But you know that would be my voice if I was trying to Jackson. Yeah, definitely. I won't use my regular voice. I use you know. 84. Yeah, we're pretty old.
Disney shows did you come up
but it's all right.
Hannah Montana.
Yeah, you like cartoons? You like any cartoons? Yeah.
I'll be putting my daughters onto the old Scooby Doo's and all that shit.
The old school?
Yeah, edit and 80s. All that.
I'm sipping, 40 cal, I'm gripping. Money all on my mind. Getting out good is my mission. Got 2 chains on freeze. I'm riding around and I'm getting it. Differences between you and me. You talking about it, but I'm living it. Yeah, I be stacking paper, nigga. What the fuck you think? Fuck that bitch with my chains on, cause I love to hear the clink. Got that Jameson in my styrofoam, cause I don't fuck with that lean. Straight whiskey, but it's still double cup me. You know it's a Texas thing.
Yeah, I'll be swinging, I'll be swerving up and down these roads. Southern niggas, so you know I got a mouth full of gold. I'm Texas born, Texas raised, I'm ripping that San Antonio. My baby, so you know I'm stepping out with a pole. Why you hating? You're still watching everything that I do. I know you trying to ride the wave, but I'm a shark and I see food. There ain't no mercy for the weak. There ain't no love up in the streets, so I can really give 2 fucks about what the next nigga thinks. Bitch, on grade, I'm tripping. Double cup, dope sipping. Candy painted it glisten. That takes blood in my system. On grade, I'm dripping. Double cup, dope sipping. Candy painted it glisten. That takes blood in my system. On grade, I'm dripping. Double cup, dope sipping. Candy painted it glisten. That takes blood in my system. Wood grain when I'm gripping on, double cup when I sip my strong. Automatic better move along. If you don't, that bitch be gone. I got them things by the dozen. If I let it pop, you get high like a hug. You ain't stepping, I'm stepping, no need to know how I come. I'm Texas made, that Texas blood run through my veins, I promise. Let's be honest, you gon' last in this game. You just rap my pain. You ain't ever seen them bullets high by the back of the brain. Crooked crooks switch on their own team for a pack of the thing. Shit has hurt some people to a pacifist, man. That's why I see your best interest to be packing that thing. From the deuce down where we love to swing and bang. Switch lanes through the pain.
Yo.
I'm used to breaking shit.
Yeah, it's all right. I think I probably had to just put the out to the floor or some shit. We had it all right. We had it, but We're on. We're working. I can hear you. So music. I guess you like to freestyle.
Hell,
No, you're not. You wouldn't be considered freestyle. So what?
I mean, like at work, hell yeah. I ain't got no choice. I'm just listening to a beat. I can't really write that shit. So I'll be freestyling. And then
okay,
if a line sticks out to me.
But you do like to freestyle.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay. But not like you put on the spot.
Nah, you put me on the spot, bro. I'm gonna say some dumbass shit. That's just me.
Okay, no,
I like that goofy and
that's
shit,
fine.
You know what I mean? Like,
I feel you on that. But like, let's say if you it was like some live cipher type shit, you know, like an event, like a live cipher, and they have a badass beat, and they give you a certain amount of time to, you know, listen to the beat, and then before the cipher starts, and it's live. You know what I'm saying? Freestyle. You think you would be able to participate in something like that? Only because, not because, like, besides your popularity, like knowing that all of those people that will go out and support you to whatever event, you know what I'm saying? Do you think people would be down to see you do something like that?
it depends, bro.
It depends, like, on what's the prize or what.
Nah, I'm really a shy type of guy. So if I'm put on the spot, hell no, I'm gonna be fucking up.
Yeah,
but
that's fine.
I mean, if it's like closed off, hell yeah, let's get it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Only reason I say that is because, like, as a young artist, you know, we kind of are used to what we know. You know what I'm saying? And then when we start to like think outside of the box about ideas, what you can really like, if you're not already benefiting off of being, you know, an artist, but like as an artist, you have a certain way. You know what I'm saying? You have your image. You know, you have this chain, big chain, 2 M's. Tell me about that. Marbach May. There we go. And then I also heard there was another name.
Mass Murder.
Mass Murder. There you go. That was more of like the first name that y'all had.
Yeah, that was Christian vision.
Yeah.
He wanted to make the label Mass Murder with Coke.
Yeah. And that's something that y'all still carry today. So that's something that you keep right there. So that's what's up. I like that. Because especially it has to do with family. You know, I love my brothers. I love my brothers, even my brothers that aren't my brothers. Even them, I love them maybe a little more sometimes because they're always there for you. You've been in a time where you felt like nobody was there for you, like nobody gave a fuck. Besides, like, let's say like you're in jail and nobody ain't writing you. Like, of course you're gonna feel that way. You know what I'm saying? But when you like are just like in the world with people, and then like you're around some people, like let's say you're even like at the bar, your family or just a bunch of people, and you still like, man, I have my family, but I still feel alone. You ever feel like that sometimes?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
How does that make you feel as like as an artist and wanting to create stuff? Like, does that like kind of like turn lights on and be like, you know what, we're gonna talk about our experiences in life. You know what I'm saying? Because we all have hoes, we all have bitches, we all have guns, we all shoot, we all kill, we all go to church. You know, we all go to church. We all do a lot of that stuff. You know, we all pray every day. We all pay our tidings. We all do all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? We all drink our milk. You know what I'm saying? You drink milk? Strawberry milk. The Nesquik.
Oh,
I got that Nesquik.
Yeah. When I get in that little headspace, I do got a lot of songs that I've written like that. I just haven't recorded them. I mean, when it comes to shit like that, I deal with a lot of anxiety and depression. You know what I mean? So when I get in that headspace, I stay stuck there, and I try not to go back there. But I have a lot of songs that I need to go and get.
Yeah, especially like if you have songs that you wrote during those times, go back, and even if you just use the hooks, because you know you can really get people's attention with those hooks. Especially maybe it's something that you don't want to sing.
That's where Times came out.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but yeah.
Me and Kos, we were chilling. He lived next door to my mom's crib and shit, so we were chilling outside, just freestyling that whole fucking night. And I played that beat, bro, and we were just freestyling that whole shit.
Yeah,
that's where that shit came from.
That's how it goes.
We were just there drinking, Mr. Christian and shit.
Yeah, a bunch of organic stuff like that. That's the main thing where it happens, and then just living life. You know, trying to cope with death. You know what I'm saying? And that's something I like to talk about here on my podcast. I have a little saying where I go and I holler at a gentleman, Billy. I know earlier you were like, who the fuck is John? Um, but John is a gentleman. We asked permission if we were on. We're like, oh, are we on? Because we had to always ask permission to be on. You know what I'm saying? And here, because the Bone Zone, we pay homage to the Bone Things of Harmony. We have a Ouija board here. We got the name Billy off of that. So we holler at Billy on the board. You know what I'm saying? So we do Billy on the board, like. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, no, I know you guys meet her 3 times. They're like, oh, Billy, are you Billy? Billy, damn you, Billy. I thought it was like a fucking voice. But yeah, it's a voice I made, but it's tied to like a spirit here where we can really sense at times, because there's a lot of people that don't really understand like death. You know what I'm saying? We deal with it, we cope with it. We always have that remember that person, how they smelled. You know what I'm saying? Their voice, how it like just rang in your ear. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit where it always is gonna be there for you. You know what I'm saying? So life, death, everything else in between. We're on podcasts, of course. I didn't really introduce you. Billy didn't really introduce you. Excuse me. So you mind if Billy introduces you to the Bone Zone? Yeah. Live in the Bone Zone, it is I, Billy on the board with Insane Rush. Yo, Billy, appreciate Billy for coming through. You know what I'm saying? Especially for Insane Rush. Your music is different. We're talking about how you created that track, Time. You know, and you going through anxiety, depression. I deal with a bunch more depression and just fucking up in life in general. You know, a lot of things that are tied, and then I try to get my mind off of it by having a podcast, wanting to create music, but not having, sources or being financially able to create music or this and that. So I relied on food because I know a lot of people, everybody needs to eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of sad, bro. I'm a fat boy. Yeah, so I'm sad I didn't have the burger. I know it's been a crazy weekend. But it's one of those things in life. We still have to just adapt. You know what I'm saying? To our environment, we do that. Well, what's one of your biggest things you think, being like a young adult to the man you are now? What's one of the biggest, things that you think is important when you had to adapt to what you have in front of you now? Because I'm sure a lot of the people that, let's say 5 years ago, that were in your life probably aren't the same people that are in your life now. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm kind of like. Let me talk to me a little bit about that. Anything. We can change this topic. I can get back to your music with expressing yourself that way.
I just take shit day by day, bro. Like whatever happens in the day happens in the day. I go to work. Whatever happens at work stays at work and get off. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I live in the moment, bro. I can't sit here and think about past shit. I don't like to. I don't like to reminisce about the past.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
I got my kids I got to keep going for.
Yeah. But one reason why I like to not necessarily dwell on the past, but bring up the past, because we always use the past as, let's say, oh, I mean, I took a loss, I lost, or oh, I got a lesson learned, this and that. It's something that help us, be stronger for tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So like that's one reason I'm like, man, this time when I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that because I was fighting something, or let's say I didn't want to go and do a show, or I couldn't do a show, or I couldn't give people a podcast or whatever because I was dealing with my anxiety, or maybe like alcoholism, or dealing with substance abuse, whatever the fuck we deal with in life. You know what I'm saying? Divorce, that's important for a lot of people too. Even like the loss of like children, like when parents lose children, like that's fucking really more in depth type stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yo, Rush, I do just want to say thank you for coming on. And I just had an episode earlier with the gentleman, Fred. He goes by Deacon Rap, and he makes his own music, and he does shows, and he dresses up as a Power Ranger. You know what I'm saying? And he performs, and he's a decent guy. You know what I'm saying? And reason why I'm bringing him up is because it just so happened that today, one of the Rangers, the Green Ranger, White Ranger, he passed away today, and apparently it was on a suicide. You know what I'm saying? So for me, like thinking, like, man, what are the odds of a guy that comes and he cosplays as a gentleman, you know, stuff like
I know
that.
what you're talking about, bro. That's why I did a show at what's the one in Virgo? That's why I did a show at Rick House, and I guess it's him. He was there.
Yeah. That probably is him. But what I'm getting at is like, you never know, like when you get a message from anything in life, you know what I'm saying? But what we have to do is adapt to it. And we're like, oh wow, this happened, and I was happy that he still came through. You know what I'm saying? He came as the White Ranger to show him some love with the White Ranger. We all love the White Ranger, right? And now when you think about heaven, this and that, you think white heaven. But for you, like growing up, what was growing up as a youngster? You know what I'm saying? As a kid, elementary school, barely getting to know about girls and whatever, like, because that's what, like, when you're young, right? Like middle school, you're like, the girl like just says hi, you think they're flirting with you. And she's like, hi, or like, hey, do you got an extra pencil? You're like, or like some shit. You're like, oh, she likes me.
I'm married.
All right, married life. How's married life? Crazy. I bet. What's for dinner?
We have wings.
You had wings? Yeah, I bet. Yeah, and I know Coach talked about he likes wings. That I need to make some wings for him. So I'm thinking it's an order of 7 wings.
7.
And then maybe something where it's a 7 different flavors, but it's all 7. It's a round, and it's just 7 different flavors, 7 of each. So the 7.
That's the song we bought shoot to after this.
7. Okay, so let's get 7. No. But yeah. So that's an idea that I was having for my personal food, but still, when it comes to stuff like that, you gotta keep it kind of simple. But just names and stuff like that, and ideas of something is where it all, it's where it starts from. An idea. You ever had an idea that you would thought was fucking badass, and it turned out wasn't a badass idea? Anything. Right. Shout out.
I love my babies, bro.
Shout out to our kids, man. Shout out to our kids. Our kids are important because we would hope that when we get old, they would be, not putting us in a nursing home, first of all, and making sure that we have people to wipe our ass when we can't. Just like how we used to wipe their ass when they were babies, you know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that we always try to, or showers, the showers. Yeah, like, hey, Dad, son, take me a shower, son. But what I'm saying is, like, I know you have people in your life that love you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's people that love you. A lot of people that support you. There you go. We got King San. Yeah. Shout out to King San. I know they're out there gonna be shooting music videos. So it's gonna be on tonight. Y'all have fun, be safe with all that stuff, especially dealing with those cars. Because I seen that video, that one person got hit, right? By some shit like that.
Shit, somebody
hit okay?
Get shot.
Yeah, but that's that's life, death, everything else in between.
That shit dope, bro.
Yeah.
The way King San throws on this.
Yeah, it is nice.
It's hard to get different car clubs together, bro. But I mean, shout out King San.
And especially when they do it, they try to make sure to do it in a peaceful way. You know what I'm saying? That it's in a peaceful way. That way, bad stuff don't happen. But sometimes, people, they're a little too happy and they're like, but I put all of my bullets in my gun today. Like shit like that. Like, but it's fun. But I think, like, sometimes I know for you, like, having that opportunity where as an artist you can present yourself in so many different ways, you know what I'm saying? Because the music that you create by yourself, or the music that you create with Coast, or any other music that you create anybody else, you know what I'm saying? And that's mainly because of the fact that you deal with, stuff like depression, anxiety, because your music reflects you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So when you create music, you're chilling. You like all different type of environments, party type stuff when you're by yourself. Do you think like if it was something different, like somebody came to you, um, are you like a songwriter as well? Like let's say somebody just wants a song and you're like, man, hey, I'm coming to you because I like you as an artist. Do you think you can write something, or would you rather offer like, how about I just be on the song with you? Would you offer something like that if somebody?
I'm down for either or, bro. It's like when Jacob sent me the beat, bro. He sent me some beats to listen to, and he sent me this one. It just stood out right away. Like I said, it's all about the beat for me, and like.
Digits all in. We got Sputter Jones. What it do? Insane Rush, King Santana made this beat. Showing love right now on good old
shout out Santana,
Facebook,
SAP
of course. Yeah, SAP Productions. They came through. They've been showing some love. So they're here in the podcast. My main goal is to interview Bone Thugs, whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So until then, we're chilling, we're having fun, we're having artists, we're having producers, we're having videographers, we're having engineers, we're having young artists, old artists,
man, you need to get
new artists. Yeah. We did. Rams came through though, right? Yeah, he came through with you. Yeah, but not like on on something by himself. But yeah. So we will get Rams.
Yeah, that's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up. He's still salty about that.
He goes out with everyone else but y'all. All right, well,
it's cool. Hey, Rams,
we'll change it on
Friday night, bro.
We'll change it. And Rams is a producer, right?
Yeah, that's what.
Rams is a producer. Yeah. Shout out to Rams. Mondo took him fishing. Did y'all catch any fish? No. Rush, you like to fish or do any outdoors activities besides shooting your gun? No, I'm just looking. Hey, I can say that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a podcaster. You don't fucking agree to anything. Because I know people will use anything against. They'll use a little saying like, "Oh yeah, he just said he likes shooting his gun." Shut the fuck up. All right, I said that shit
on GTA. Yes.
Yeah, on GTA. Oh yeah, you like to do. You big gamer?
Yeah. Gamer? I was.
You got a gamer tag or not really?
Insane Rush 662.
Insane Rush.
I say on everything. It's on everything. Instagram, Facebook.
Do you have a certain game you like to play?
Right now, Red Dead, bro. Red Dead 2.
Red Dead 2. Red Dead 2. Yeah, it's all right. You can ride horses. What is it about the game? They're over here laughing.
It's just dope, bro. Shit. Honestly, I say I was born fucking late, bro. Like, I'd rather be out there roping motherfuckers up and shit. Hell yeah.
You ever see that show? Yellowstone
shit, you know.
Not King Sad,
I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah.
No, but
for the community, yeah, he does it the cowboy hat.
Dope, bro. Like,
yeah, he does his thing, man. King San, shout out to King San, yeah, and everybody that's doing their thing. You have several tracks with King San, right?
Yeah,
a decent amount of stuff. Yeah. I don't know if we mentioned, but we are live on YouTube. I'm saying is boom, seeing it right there. So for anybody that wants to watch on YouTube, you can do that. We're gonna play. Let's see. Let's play a song
Skuba
with King San. At least the video in the back, but nobody can really. Yeah, I'll let it play.
That's your fault. I get drunk, I start giving shit away.
Hey, no ghetto marijuana, I'm in love with that cocoa. Got a bad bitch with a fat ass, she suck dick when I say so. Pocket full of blue hundreds, what the fuck is a peso? If you a bad bitch, shake that ass and drop it real slow. She tell me that I'm handsome, yeah baby, I'm what we guapo. I'm a thug nigga, to be honest with you, I'm one throw, that's vato. I'm a short nigga, yes I know, but I'm calling shots El Chapo. Paso me ecuete, babu una sacianato. Come here, man, I keep the metal on me, won't see me coming like you blindfolded, mop pop, baby, I'm swerving on the upper text, bitch, and we swinging on them fucking semi nigga, Draco fully auto, I'm from Westwood, that's my fucking body. X7 shit, man, you know that we be stepping, just some young niggas getting rich, my whole team meeting, bitch, I'm good in my hood, cause I ain't greedy.
She a baddie, I'm the daddy, pull up caddy, making money, we ain't greedy. Hey, eating tacos, eating nachos, fucking bitches, you some putos, we some vatos. Shout out Chapo, shout out Pablo, shout out Rush, shout out Toast, we the barrio. Hey, oh she feisty, oh she bad, got some magic, got some ass, got some primas, roll a primo, 2 for 30, 15 bags. I'm so fast, catch a bag, roll a double, we the triple, fucking bitches, we in trouble. Got the glicky for the niggas, got the bottle for the ladies, got the fucking coke for the groupies, got the tacos for the niños, got the money for the jefes, hey, got the money for the
Yeah, we won 43. The Packers. I was mad, bro. I want to watch the
Packers.
We started watching it and it started losing.
Hey, when this motherfucker walked away, we were winning. He came back, we lost.
That's
Like we was winning, bro. 2 touchdowns, big everything.
That's the worst thing watching with someone and you feel like that's a bad luck.
I
told him straight up.
It had nothing to do with music. If it had something to do with music, yeah, them motherfuckers good luck. But sports, nah. Don't bet next to this nigga.
I had that happen to me last week because the Cowboys were playing the Packers, right?
Bro, I was mad.
And they were up by 14 points. And I saw Buddy, he was on his bike going home, and I was like, "Hey, what's up with the? You're gonna pass by and not even come by the house." So he came, had the game on, and it was Green Bay, and he was like, "Oh, fuck the Cowboys! Green Bay's gonna come back and win." And I was like, "You motherfucker, you just jinxed everything." I was in a good mood, and sure enough, it happened. And I was like, "You gotta get the fuck out of my house."
You gotta go, man.
What the fuck? He's my buddy. Yeah.
That's why y'all back better than your mate.
All right. So Rush, y'all got a video that y'all gonna be shooting in a few. Y'all got some stuff y'all gonna be doing. I understand. But my good sir, I do want to thank you, of course, for being on. You're gonna come back. You're gonna come back with Coast.
Now you're kicking me out already?
No, we're not kicking you out. But we're just gonna end the podcast. We're gonna get off of the episode, because we're gonna get to work, right? That's what we're gonna be doing. But the ghost, yeah. Because we're about like at 50 minutes. We're about like at 50 minutes. Samber. Yeah. So yeah, we're about 50 minutes. We usually get in to what, like sports. We don't fuck with sports much, but Cowboys. We have asthma. Food, burgers. I got somebody actually asking a question. Is Sam Burger open? Jackass Duggar. Yeah, we'll be open. I just gotta go to HEB and get some meat.
I'm hungry.
But yeah. That's about it. That's about it on that. So, any new music coming out? What you got new coming out?
So I was impatient. We had just dropped Skuba this Friday. Right now we finished shooting 777 too. After Digits for Takeover. I got the audio dropping Friday.
The audio?
Yeah, I have the audio dropping on Friday on my YouTube, and it should be out on all platforms right now though. But a little audio / video shit on my YouTube. That's gonna be the next video I'm dropping. And I'm gonna drop the tape as soon as Moses stops bullshitting.
Yeah, Moses, whoever Moses you are, whoever Moses is, stop bullshitting, Moses.
Bro.
All right, much love.
Like we were just talking about earlier, like, you know what I mean? I'm putting the feelings into the music and shit.
Yeah.
That's one song that I want to get done. It's about my brother, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
that's important. Hell yeah.
that shit to throw out the tape. Without that, I ain't throwing out the tape.
All right.
That's the only thing holding me up.
Bet.
Other than that, I mean,
I'll keep working on the music.
Yeah, I like the music. I dig it. I know that there's more to the story when it comes to you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm intrigued to really, like be like, all right, you're gonna come back with Coast because we're gonna talk more and do, just I'm gonna continue to support what you got going on. Of course, that's the way it goes here in the city of San Antonio. I try to support as many people as I can. I know earlier before we got on, you're like, I don't see no frame of me on here. Yeah, there will be because usually the artists. I know I haven't made one in a bit, but for the frames that are on this side, the local people they have been on. Besides King Khalid, he hasn't been on. We are gonna definitely. No, Jacob Kid, I gotta make a Jacob Kid. No, that's not King's son.
Better not be. I'll take it down.
No.
Take it home with me.
Yeah, we were gonna be making the King San burger, which is the El Jefe actually, but I was trying to get a hold of brisket, some nice certain brisket. I haven't got a hold of that certain brisket, so I don't want to serve any other type of brisket because I want a certain, a brisket. And then of course I haven't got a hold of any of his drinks, his gorilla drinks, because I wanted to sell the burger.
Bro, I barely got one.
You barely got one?
Hell yeah, I barely got one.
Well, one question that I want to do ask before we get off of this, when it comes to like how you can brand yourself, besides like like a T-shirt, a chain and stuff like that. If you could have like a certain product, like let's say yesterday night I had a gentleman, Lambo Warren. Shout out to Lambo Warren and Radioactive Podcast, and everything that they're doing with that. But he said he would have a cologne. You know what I'm saying? What's something that you think you could put? It doesn't have to necessarily have, but something that you own and it's yours. Yeah, I know you're ready. Graduate first. Well, Jake and the kid said condoms. Okay, that way his parents at least know.
Motherfucking nuts ain't even dropped yet. You're talking about
big old donkeys. Yeah, but what's something that you would that you think you can? Beer? All right. What kind of beer would it be? A whiskey?
Yeah, I like whiskey.
I bet. Nice smooth whiskey. San Antonio made whiskey. The barrels are here. The 7, you can make them there. And 7 just homemade stuff.
I use that tree in my mom's backyard. I know oak tree.
Yeah, that'll work. Hey, well, whatever. And what would you name it? Your whiskey. Yeah. Whatever you're slapping on that label. And however you advertise it, of course you're gonna advertise it in your music videos every time. Drinking your own whiskey, 7 whiskey, whiskey 7 or whiskey 7, right? Or not even. It doesn't even have to necessarily have anything to do with 7. Just like maybe like why not? Well, I'm saying like that's perfect. Yeah, and then you have your Exit 7 logo that y'all use, right?
Oh yeah,
that some Marbach apparel.
Hey, you went off on that.
Shout out to them. That's Eric, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Speaking of Eric, I want to actually get him on with King Kali and Livola to do a Double Cup Kings Marbach apparel episode. Just so you know that anybody that
3rd degree, bro, can hold on here too.
Yeah. Dang, I got a hold of some gentleman. A little Ken, I've tried reaching out to him. I haven't got anything to him. But yeah, we're trying. But for some of the people, it's a little harder to get everybody on certain dates and at this time.
Too, bro.
But yeah, we had Curse on. We had Curse on here. Yeah. He was repping for the 7. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we definitely. Shout out to he's been doing something. So shout out to Curse. He's been doing his thing. So I try to show love to everybody, man, in the city. We're trying to get that best podcast in the city.
So you're on the way, bro. For real.
And it's just fun, just trying to put ourselves out there.
Yeah,
that's really what it is. But I'll tell you this: for now, you are. Right now, I don't really have anything booked. I'm going to be taking a break. You know what I'm saying, from the podcast. That way I can deal and without like, you can just step away from stuff like this, like the lights, dealing with artists that either have attitudes, and you're like, dude, like, for real, like, I don't know why some artists have attitudes.
Yeah, hey, bro.
And they think their shit don't stink.
I love San Antonio.
I'm like, boy, you do not want me to make a mixtape and just spit the shit out of it and be like, oh yeah, I could.
Like I love San Antonio, bro, but there's a lot of artists here. They got them little egos and shit for no reason. Like, I fuck with everybody, bro. I was doing hella shows back to motherfucking back, bro. Like, promoters, everybody would fuck with me. And a lot of these motherfucking artists had attitudes and egos and shit. And me, I always tell the promoter, hey, I ain't a rapper, bro. I'm just me. You know what I mean? Like, if I ain't no being one of these motherfuckers, it is what it is. But, like, a lot of niggas got that ego for no fucking reason, bro. Humble yourself. You know what I mean? And
I feel you on that.
Just like you say, you about to take a break. Hey, that's important too, bro. I had to take a little break too. Now I'm back better than ever.
I don't know if I want to do it like come back in the New Year's, but then that's kind of doesn't seem like a long time because we're already going to be the end of November, so it's already gonna be Thanksgiving, and then we got all of January. So yeah, Merry Christmas to you guys. Merry Christmas, Hanukkah. Have a happy Hanukkah. To everybody, all that good stuff. So Thanksgiving, we got the table set up. You know what I'm saying? Everything on the table. What do you not fuck with on the table? There's always one thing, bro.
If my wife's cooking, it's all gonna smack somebody.
Okay, but what if she's not? What if you go to somebody's house? You come here, you know what I'm saying? And I got everything. But what don't you like?
What you got?
No, we got like the cranberry, everything that you see on like a typical.
I don't even know what the fucking yam is.
Cranberry sauce, like yams, people like yams. You know what I'm saying? People make some nice,
Hey, I'm a fat boy, bro. I'll eat for it.
Yeah.
Like yam, I don't know what that is. Fuck that. Cranberry, hell nah. I fuck with it for the color. But,
that's about it. You should do that, like a. That's crazy, yeah. So Thanksgiving, you more turkey or ham? Turkey all the way. And then what do you do after your turkey? What do you do after your turkey for that whole week? Like you shred it. I know, like you shred the meat. You make like little turkey tacos. Turkey quesadilla. All right, that's a good idea. What do you throw in there? Like pico de gallo and all that shit. The little mixed cheese.
Pico. Hey, I make this little I don't even know what to call it. It's like hot sauce.
All right.
But I mix other shit in it, bro. That shit's smack, bro.
That's good. So you have your own little special sauce. There you go. You can have your own special sauce too. Just like I told D James, he should make a barbecue sauce because he likes barbecue. You know what I'm saying? So you should do that. So there you go. If you have a sauce, run with it. You know what I'm saying?
Want some of that insane sauce?
That insane sauce. There you go. You already got your name, insane sauce.
Now let me not say that. Hey,
inbox is closed. Inbox is closed. All right. Well, sir, I do appreciate you very much. We're gonna hit him with that deuce apple juice, of course. Just all we're doing is just saying goodbye. So right now, hit him with the 7. There you go. Hit him with the 7. Hit him with the deuce. Hit him with the deuce. You can hit him with the 7. I'll hit him with the deuce. All right, as long as something hits. Somebody go get shot. Fuck around. All right. Speaking of that, oh.
Yeah, bro, I'm scared on the way over here.
They're still shooting. That's for you. Speaking of county, do you have any people you want to shout out that are in county right now? You want to like free my boy this, free nation. There you go, free nation. So Jaime
too. I ain't heard back from his people.
Jaime
and my dog though too.
Right, people.
He ain't in county, but
yeah, anybody behind bars, much love, man. Social media, Insane Rush, all the way, everything Insane Rush.
662, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook.
You been on another podcast already? First time being on a podcast?
I mean, we did the one with King Sand and my boy Matt.
Yeah, I heard about that one. That was Kingdom.
The Kingdom. Revived Kingdom. My bad.
Okay.
But I've been trying to tell him to get back on, bro.
Yeah, I think it should, especially now with the Gorilla joint. His music doing better now with this and that, working with certain artists, and him doing good, putting the shows together with the car clubs and him being on shows, decent stuff like that. So everybody continue to do the good work. And yeah, thank you for being on, bro. Much love, man. I appreciate you. All right. Deuce. So let me do this right. All right. So we got, of course, family, friends, family, boneheads, bitches, bitch ass hoes, hoe ass bitches, and bitch ass niggas. Because yes, Steven and Mel can be a bitch too. Friends, say rush. It is I, Billy on the board. But yeah, mob. There we go. Hold on. Let's do that again. With the echo. Do it again. Mob. One more time. Mob. There we go. Yeah. But yeah, much love. Deuce, everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you. You already know. We got Marky Mark's Retro Shack in the house, showing some love in this bitch. Sponsor right there. All right, much love. We're done. I heard that. Yeah. Oh yeah.